The Annales and the study of history. This video will talk about the impact of the Annales school. But first of all, who are the Annales? The Annales introduce an analysis of a problem in history. They focused on the ideas, beliefs, cultures, and practices within a given time period, and collaborated heavily with other disciplines. They also denied the notion of progress in history. 1920s to 1945, this was the Bloch/Fevre era. In 1929, these two individuals worked together to found the journal Annales de Histoire économique et sociale. They argued one's view of the past time depended upon the perspective from which the researcher was coming, and they thought that those studying different fields had to coincide in beginning and ending at the same time period. As in essence, they believed that history wasn't neatly packaged and always had overlap. It wasn't merely the beginning and ending of events, but rather these events continue to impact people and organizations or whatever, even right down to the present moment. 1945 to 1968 saw the Brunel era, in which in 1949, Brunel published a book titled The Mediterranean and the Mediterranean World in the Age of Philip II. In this book, it was seen that time was not uniform. There was geographical, social, and individual time which didn't coincide with each other, challenging the notions that history was linear or could be traced simply as such. This further exacerbated aims to create Histoire totale, or total history. In 1975, Leroy Ladurie published Montolo, which is a small village in France. It was about a heretical group that challenged the Catholic Church in the 14th century, and there was a heavy focus on topics such as body language, sex, morality, relationships, salvation, labor, etc. So all in all, the Annales are quite an interesting school, obviously being situated in France. This movement emphasized things like Histoire totale and that they weren't interested merely in tracing events on a linear trajectory, but rather wanted to see how these events had various impacts on different spheres, such as culture, the mentalities or the ideas and beliefs and practices of the time, body language, morality, sex, salvation, labor, other concepts. Basically, they tied in many different disciplines such as economics and sociology, psychology, anthropology, etc., etc. And thus, the Annales are quite special in that regard. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.